quite, lots of people are going to go against me. Lots of my streamer buddies are probably going to go against me. But I'm giving this game a solid 7 out of 10 because there are few of the points in this game where I feel like the dev could have made it easier, but the dev choose to give some pain, like purposely giving pain to the players. And I think that's a no-no for me. I don't like game that was designed artificially hard, you know what I mean? Like it's the developer literally give a certain part of the game super hard so that players suffer at that moment. I don't like that type of games, and this game certainly have few points like that, but overall it's actually quite good. The most fair boss fight for me, I think all of them is quite fair. Even the Brotherhood, like if you see the Brotherhood fight, it's not really ganking, because once I actually I understand the program and how the AI works, I understand how it works. It's usually just one aggressor and the rest is going to be passive. That's the whole fight. So it's not really ganking. It only will become ganking if you stand close enough to the partner. If you stand close enough with the partner, then they're gonna gank you. But if you're like far away, only one of them will actually put you and rush towards you. So that's the Brotherhood boss fight. So it's quite fair. Actually, most of the fight is quite fair, except from one elite enemy that seems very unfair for me. The disruptions one, where he hit you, not disruptions, shock. Where he hits you and he causes shock status build up, and that's when I feel like it's too much, because how can I actually fight him or even avoid his attack if he can inflict shock and cause my stamina to slowly regen? And we're not talking about slowly regen, just slowly regen. It's really slow that at some point you literally cannot dodge for at least 3 seconds. That's how bad the shock status is in this game. So that is the only one moment that I feel like the developers could have at least make it better in terms of let the status be there, but don't give a 5 long combo to the enemy, you know what I mean? Like you give a 5 long combo while we cannot dodge away for at least 3 seconds. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Plus another thing about this game is the fact that when you got caught in a combo, there's no way for you to roll away from that. It seems like not all combo, but certain combos from the enemies, there's no way you can roll away from that. You just stuck in the middle of the combo, and you have to receive all the damage given. So it's annoying. That is not a good mechanic. I don't know why the developers actually do that, but yeah, those are some points that make me give this game 7 out of 10, because those points are really, we really need to look on that. But understandable, given that this is their first Souls-like game from Round 8 Studio, the first Souls-like game from them, they did a pretty great job, and 7 out of 10 is definitely a good score for a first-time game. That's crazy. GG, I came back one death before death limit and the credits rolling. Let's go. Yeah, Blake. Yeah. I rate this game as 7 out of 10. Yeah, Blake. Is that a fair score? It should be 8, 5, 9, 10 for a first time game. I don't look at it that way. It's like the game is still game, you know. Like I said, some of my streamer buddies probably going to disagree with me, but game is game. It doesn't matter how many times they make game or based on their experience. It doesn't matter if there's defect or if there's some flaws in the games. It's still worth mentioning, because I don't think saying that the developers is only like 10% or 3%, we should give more credit. I don't think that's a thing. For me, it's not a thing. For me, as long as you commit to do games should be judged fairly, despite whether it's your first game or not. You know what I mean? 7 out of 10 is pretty good for a first timer studio that actually did this game. So